Welcome to this episode of Microchips. In this episode we'll be having a look at building my PIC microprocessor version of the Midband modification. If you watch the other video on the Arduino, you'll see that it's very similar in construction. And these boards are interchangeable once placed in a radio. So we'll start with a pin header. Solder one pin into place, make sure it's lined up, and then we'll go down the whole row. There, all done. Now an IC socket for the 7137. I have made this board compatible with the 7136 as well. Should the radio have one of those in. This can easily be reconfigured to take that chip. And again, we tack one corner in, make sure it's level, and then we solder away. There, that's the IC socket in place. Now for the Midband PLL chip. I'm going to solder that directly in. As always, we solder one pin, heat it, push it up against the board. Then we'll just solder the bottom one, do exactly the same. And now the IC is flush with the board. Just making sure it is level with the board before I carry on. Now here we have a programmed PIC chip. In my test unit, so we're just testing a couple of random codes just to make sure the PIC chip is operational. And this switch bank is simulating inputs and the LEDs are the outputs. So the PIC chip looks like it's working good. I'll have to bend down the pins on this just a little bit just to squeeze it into place. There. Sits on the board quite nicely. And again, we're just going to solder one pin, push the chip onto the board, do the other corner, do exactly the same. And then we'll solder the rest of the pins in. That end pin must be a ground pin because it's sinking quite a lot of heat away. There, that's all the pins soldered. Looking pretty good. Now this board requires external power. So we've got a piece of red and black wire. We're going to solder those to the board. There, that's the construction. The only other wires that need soldering now are the band select wires. And what we're doing here is we're just using some isopropyl alcohol just to clean off the excess flux. There, I think that should do it. And after it's been dried off, you can see the board looks pretty good. Not a lot of the flux remains. All in all, very happy. Anyway, don't forget to watch the Arduino version of this. And as always, please like, subscribe. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.